Thank you. Now we're going to do our core self drawings. So if everybody could just sit back, you're sitting at a table, you've got paper, you've got oil pastels that you can share and reach. Be sure to use what you need and set the rest back so that everyone can reach and have access to the materials. And I want you each to, again, use your stopping practice. Stop. Let go of the tension in your body and your mind. Open. Feel yourself opening up. And remember a time that you felt totally yourself, completely alive, relaxed, engaged, interested, curious, adventuresome, just calm and connected and just felt totally yourself. And I want you to just take a moment and notice that feeling. And when you're ready, I want you to draw the feeling. I want you to start with your non dominant hand because you're drawing a feeling, not a picture. You can switch your hands back and forth, but remember, you're drawing the feeling, the movement, the texture, the color, the sense of what it feels like to be totally alive and totally yourself. Your authentic core self. This is your core self drawing. Go ahead. I noticed that two or three people are starting to finish up. As you start to finish up, I'd like you to write your affirmation name and 3 words on your core self drawing. Any 3 words you want, it's your core self. It could be anything. Whatever 3 words you want to put on your core self, that's up to you. Okay, thank you. So try to start wrapping up what you're doing. Look at your page, make sure you've got your affirmation name and 3 words. You can always work on it more later, and anytime you want, you can draw another one and switch them out. But for now, let's finish up what you have right now. And when you're ready, I want you to bring your core self drawing with you and come over here. Now, this is a notes to facilitators. There's 2 different approaches. Sometimes we collect them if we want to use it as an introduction into the companion practice, or we can put them up. If we collect them, then maybe on a break, the facilitators can tape them on the wall. And when you go into the what is violence, you can point out the pictures on the wall and say, these are us individually, and this is us collectively. And talk about grounding and when you can look at your core self drawings to ground yourself. Or and if you do that, it's because they take their core self drawings with them into their companion practice, and they in their pair they have those 2 there, and then you collect them after the companion practice. So we either do that, or you can take the drawings at that time, have people line up maybe 3. If you all can line up like 3 over here, and when somebody comes up to read and post their core self drawing, another person gets up and goes into line and is ready, so that we've got 2 or 3 people waiting on the side and we can just walk through everybody. So if you want to do it that way, tell people that, and then have each person read their name and their 3 words, and then tape it up on the wall. I usually help them tape them on the wall just because it's quicker and we can kind of keep them all together as a community rather than kind of stuck out in different places. So those are two different approaches. So either you say, please take your cord self-drawing with you, and I pass now for someone to do the companion practice, or after they read them and post them up on the wall, after everybody's sitting down, I say, okay, let's look at them now. What do you notice? Like these, look at the diversity of all of us individually, but then we create a whole as a body, as a community. Let's take just a few comments. We typically don't debrief this activity, but if you do it as an independent activity, you could go through the debriefing if you'd like.